here tonight on the show. Ladies, 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 ladies. Ladies, 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 ladies. We are here tonight on the show. Let me make sure this shit's on, ladies and gentlemen. We continue to have problems with this shit. Let me make sure this shit's working. Hold on. Yes. We're here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make my NBA predictions for the Eastern and Western Conference Finals here as we kick off these tomorrow. Let's get this puppy going. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord, my microphone almost fell. But yes, I am here to talk about what will happen. So let's talk about the West first. Let's go. We got Portland versus the Warriors. All right. So the thing here is obviously who's the heavy favorite? The Warriors. But the thing is, Kevin Durant is not going to play at least the first game. They have said he is out for tomorrow's first game. This, to me, what I feel, it's actually worse because I feel like Portland's going to game plan and then they're going to play at least the first few games without having to play versus Kevin Durant. And it can, they're like, oh, okay, so we got this, we're going to make adjustments after game one, whatever. But then whenever the hell Kevin Durant comes back, it's gonna make it worse because they're gonna be used to not having to play Kevin Durant the first few games. So I think that just makes it worse. I think it would be more simpler for Portland to make adjustments if Kevin Durant was actually there from the beginning. Now that he can come in the middle of the series, I think that completely favors the Warriors. That Durant can actually come in the middle of, like, say maybe game 3, game 4. Oh my lord, I think that completely favors the Warriors. That's like bringing in a closer late in the game, that throws about 95 to 100 miles per hour and completely catches everybody off balance. I think, honestly, CJ McCollum, Lillard match up well with Thompson and Curry. But then I think they actually match up well. But obviously, I would still pick the Warriors to win, maybe like in 7 games. But Durant, I just don't know who the hell's going to guard Kevin Durant from the Trailblazers. What if he's going to be heartless? And then Cantor's not 100%. He's got a shoulder injury. I think the Warriors win or 6 or 7. Portland, if they want to have any chance in this series, they have to steal the first at least one of the first 2 games. They gotta use this advantage that Kevin Durant might not be there for the first few games. They gotta use that as an advantage. It would be wonderful if Portland can steal game 1. It really would be if they can steal game 1 tomorrow night. Because you got to get all those games because you actually do match up well with, McCollum and Lillard. I think do match up well versus Thompson and Curry. Just for now, while Kevin Durant is not there. Once Kevin Durant comes back, it's a different story. But if you're Portland, this is where you got to take advantage of the situation. Kevin Durant is not there. This is where you got to say we got to stack up as much W's as we can. It's still going to be hard because you're facing 2 of the greatest shooters of all time in Curry and Thompson. So it's still going to be super hard. But hey, man, if you need to find a way to steal at least some of these games. You're backward ain't too shabby either with McCollum and Lillard. So, you got to see what you can do. You got to take advantage of these games that Kevin Durant's going to miss. And we'll see what happens. I got the Warriors winning in 6 or 7. But we will see what happens. Who knows when Kevin Durant comes back, if he's going to be 100% or not. But who knows? We'll see what happens. It could be possibly, too, that maybe the Warriors have this under control. And maybe they have a 3-0 lead or a 3-1 lead. And they just say, you know what, the hell with it. Let's just freaking shut down Kevin Durant for the finals. And I don't know, it could be a possibility where if they got like a freaking 3-1 lead, the Warriors do, they just don't even bring Kevin Durant back. They just say, you know what, we're up 3-1, the hell with it. We'll finish this without Kevin Durant. So that could be a possibility too. I'm thinking that if the Warriors do have this thing under control, they take like a commanding, 3-1 lead or something like that. Or if they think, I can see them saying, you know what, let's just get Kevin Durant to continue to rest and let's have him skip this round and let's get him ready for the finals. I can see that too. It's probably all also going to come down to how much the Trailblazers, how much problems they're giving them. If this is a tight series, maybe it's 1-1 or 2-2, then I can definitely see Kevin Durant. But if it's like 3-1, for some reason the Warriors got this under control, I don't even think Kevin Durant can make an appearance in this series, to be honest. If they got a 3-1 lead, I would not be surprised if they just say, you know what, the hell with it. Thompson, Curry, take us home. Durant, see you in the finals. But I got the Warriors winning this. Hopefully, it's a 6-7 game series, I'm hoping, but I got the Warriors winning this. All right, East. Let's go to the East. We got Toronto versus Milwaukee. This one, Tammy, it's very simple. It's Milwaukee. They got the better team. They got Antetokounmpo, who to me has solidified himself as a top 5 player in this league. They also got Chris Middleton, who's a pretty good damn ball player. Is Malcolm Brogdon going to come back? I do think at some point Malcolm Brogdon is coming back. They also have Lopez, who led the league, who led all big men, all centers in shooting threes. Brook Lopez. And also, I don't know if he can keep it up, but he played really good in the last series. Did George Hill. He played really good in that last series. I got Milwaukee when I think they got the better team overall. Eric Bledsoe's another guy they got. They're just stacked as this Milwaukee team. They are just stacked. And I look at Toronto and I'm like, it's Kawhi Leonard, Siakam, Ibaka. I can't trust anybody else. I can't trust Kyle Lowry to show up. Marc Gasol has been a no-show when it comes to scoring. Van Fleet off the bench, I can't trust. If I cannot trust anybody from Toronto besides Kawhi Leonard, at times Siakam, at times Ibaka. But other than that, I can't really trust anybody. If I'm Nick Nurse, the coach, I'm like, you know what? We're not getting any offense out of Marc Gasol. Let's bring Ibaka back. You saw the difference. Ibaka is averaging about 10 to like 17 points off that bench. You might have to bring him back in and put him in that starting lineup and replace Marc Gasol. And plus, I think Marc Gasol is a good defensive player, but so is Serge Ibaka. And Serge Ibaka is scoring for you. Marc Gasol is not scoring for you in these playoffs. So if I'm Nick Nurse, I'm like, they got so much firepower over there at this Milwaukee. I'm like, if I'm Nick Nurse, I'm starting Serge Ibaka in place of Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol has been good defensively, but offensively he struggled. I bring in Serge Ibaka off that second unit to start instead of Marc Gasol. And then, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's a move I think I would make. Siakam, you hope he shows up. You hope you can get something out of Kyle Lowry. Danny Green, you hope you can get something out of Danny Green. I think he only had like 2 points in their last game. You got to get these guys going. It can't all be just Kawhi Leonard. You got to get some of these other guys going. Because that Milwaukee team has so many firepower. This is not the Magic. This is not Philadelphia, where they're so inconsistent. You don't know what you're gonna get from Philadelphia on a night-to-night basis. Magic just suck ass. This is a legit team in Milwaukee. Toronto it cannot just be Leonard. It has got to be everybody coming in and night out. Otherwise, you will be fishing very soon. You will be fishing. So I cannot trust. I see from these playoffs, I have not liked what I have seen from these playoffs from Toronto. It's Kawhi Leonard, and then it's a bunch of inconsistent players. I got Milwaukee winning this series. Hopefully, it's also a very fun, long series, 6-7 games. But at the end, I got Milwaukee winning this series. I just cannot trust these Toronto players other than Kawhi Leonard. I just cannot trust them. So I got Milwaukee winning the East. I got the Warriors winning the West. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say. I will see you all later. Until next time, holla back, ladies. What the fuck is happening? All right, ladies, I'm out like a light. Have a good night.